Welcome to Pocono Raceway for the Lowe's for Pros 500, and I guarantee autoplay is going to come on again. I think I have an autoplay on for YouTube, but if it does come on, oh well. Yeah, there it is. All right, hang on. Get out of here.
YouTube TV.
I knew that was going to happen. All right, so welcome to the GoPro Cup Series here at Pocono. We're going to have 50 laps of racing. Your points leader, Chris Lilly, on the pole, continuing his great season. Brooks Bergensmith will start to his outside. And then behind them in row 2, we have Drake Gosland and Colin McCoy. Here with me again today, we have Jack, and then Drake is with us again as well. Welcome, guys.
Yo.
Hello.
So we're going to have a good race here, probably some pit strategy. We had that last time we were here, and last time we were here, Blaze McKinney won the race. He starts in the 9th position to the inside of his teammate, Preston Cope, back there. So should be a very interesting race. We do have the restrictor plate package on here, so they will not be going that fast around here as they usually do. More like a clustered up field, so see a lot more action. We're gonna get the command here, and then we'll get rolling off for the pace lap.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines have been fired, and we're ready to roll off here at Pocono. Chris Lilly repping his Patriots paint scheme. The Super Bowl is tomorrow, so he's hoping to give them some more luck here, as maybe if he can bring home the victory for them.
You might want to check that team's tires by the end of the race.
I want to check him now, honestly.
Maybe deflated. Matthew Dutcher, he's had a actually a really bad season. And that 28 car dead last in points right now. He starts 5th, so maybe he can start to turn it around here. Maybe get some good finishes before the year's over. Will not make the playoffs. There's no way he can catch up by now, but maybe string home some good finishes.
Speaking of the playoffs, though, I think that's something we're going to keep in mind because there are a lot of drivers that are on the bubble or the ones that are kind of up towards there in the points that are looking to kind of solidify their spot in the playoffs. So this is going to be a really important stretch. We only have this race included. We only have 4 races remaining in the regular season. So we'll see what we can do, or those guys can do.
One thing I did watch this season, which I gotta say, like for the DG Motorsports group, they have brought some fast cars this year. That 88 car, usually he's about 20th in points, like always, slow. But this year they have turned their stuff around. I don't know what in the world they got. I know they got an affiliation with Jack Mitchell's team, so we could see what type of speed they got going into the playoffs and see if they can actually make the playoffs.
At 88, seems like he'll probably be in the playoffs if he can just bring home some consistent races here in these last couple races. Yeah, I believe in the 3rd in points as we were coming in.
A couple other guys in the back of the points, like the 1, for example, he's been bouncing around there. A couple other guys too, like the 87.
Here we
I don't
go.
have the points in front of me right now, but here we go.
Green flag.
I'm going to make a bold prediction. If Chris Lilly is not in the top 5 by the last 5 laps, then I'm just going to, not watch the race. Not Brian Lilly. Brian Lilly, that's what I meant.
So this race, we're going to be seeing, it's a plate race, so we're going to be seeing a lot of guys kind of shuffle back to the back.
Yeah, 74 started on the outside pole, and he's actually holding on to that top spot up there. He's still side by side with the 53.
Don't know how much longer he'll be able to do that, though, because the inside is just so strong at this track, unless he gets a good pusher and goes low.
3 wide. 25 ducked through the middle, the 88 to the inside of him. Making some contact. Side by side, they're almost 4 wide. The 28 ducks down low. They're 4 wide.
They are 4 wide.
28 didn't have a run there. He'll slide back in line, but we're 3 by 3.
Have you ever?
No, I've never.
They're getting really tight right now off this corner.
Watch out.
Watch out. 3
some
wide.
Contact. 49 slid up into the 93. Almost put him into the wall.
Boys, you gotta reach up there and pull them seatbelts tight one more time.
Colin McCoy slid into 3rd.
Here comes the 74.
He's got a
all
run.
over the back bumper of the 53.
Preston Cope stuck in the middle right now. Here's Braden Sisko. Well, if
One
gets
car
back in
that's
line.
making there's one car I've been watching the past couple laps. That's even though we just started. One car that's making that outside lane work. I've seen him making some moves. Is that one car? He is coming, boys.
Yeah, he's back there behind the 93.
Oh, they're 3 wide right in front of him. He might be taking it 4 wide.
99's all the way down there.
I think a lot of these guys are just hanging back and waiting to see what they can do. And we're kind of in the early stages of the race still, so we're just these drivers are just feeling each other out right now.
28 still stuck in the middle of contact with Preston Cope. And they're wrecking behind him. The 49 turned into the wall. I believe that was a single car accident. It was. One car,
will that cause
hard
a caution?
hit.
Yeah, it will.
Caution's out. Hard hit for the 49. Single car accident. Surprise. I'm surprised it was just a single car accident.
Yeah, that's
made
kind
it
of a
past the
shock
14
there.
as we come to the caution flag here.
That it was just one car wrecking.
He's going to make a move for second.
Obviously, caution had to come out there because he stopped. 74 is all over the bumper. I don't think he'll take the lead yet.
No, caution will come out. So let's go back and see what happened to the 49. Let's see if any other cars have damage. I think everybody made it through that.
I think somebody sucked them around because they got it looked like somebody got on his corner panel and it just sent him around.
Yeah, somebody had to get into him there.
So hard. And there had to be a caution for this because his car came to a stop.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Look like he might have gotten into the 8, I think, or the 99 got into the 9.
Yeah, it turned him up the track.
It was a chain reaction.
Yeah. And then
the 49 just got hooked.
Just got sideways, couldn't hang on to it, and this is a hard hit into the wall here. He's lucky he didn't come back into traffic and get hit.
Man,
see that
like
right front flap in the air.
Yeah, that's a huge piece of debris gone.
I'm so surprised everybody made it through that.
Ooh, wow. Those were some narrow misses right there. I think even if he managed to keep his car straight, there probably still would have been a caution for debris because there's that huge... The 59, jeez.
Look at the 81.
And the 94, too. He almost got caught up in another wreck. Wow, I think he might have clipped the 81 just barely. But the 59, jeez.
That's too close.
And we're going to have pit stops here on lap 4.
That was too close to comfort.
I don't even think they were an inch apart.
Yeah, you couldn't fit a piece of paper in between those two cars.
DW would agree with you on that one.
See, look at the right side there. There's a little bit of... Or actually, no, that's just the logo. It looked like there was a piece of missing there. I thought that was just... It's just the Nike logo. Never mind. So he did make it through
just
that.
The Nike.
It looked like there was like a cut in the car.
Probably just got a bit of like a small dent.
Okay.
Nothing too major though.
My game doesn't like the pit crews right now. We'll see if anybody takes like 2 tires or no tires. Looks like there was contact coming out pit road.
Pit stops were.
36.
Synchronized.
I don't think he took any. He took 2 tires. He had to have taken 2 tires.
Yeah, he probably
14 took 2 tires, and he'll come off pit road first.
Some guys taking 4, some guys taking 2.
Yeah, the 1 will move up, the 25 will move up, the 46 will move up. So a lot of guys taking 2 tires, and the rest of the field takes 4 from Chris Lilly on back.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Chris Lilly. He's kind of had a history of not having 2 good pit stops from the lead. So it looks like it just bit him there.
Well, he didn't even. It's not his fault. He just didn't. It was just a strategy call. He'll definitely be a lot faster.
I was gonna say at the same time, because like you mentioned, it was only 4, or he took 4 tires. A lot of people took 2. I think about half the people took 4 and half the people took 2. We'll see which strategy is better.
Yeah.
This track doesn't really eat tires that much, but fuel strategy is the main thing.
I think it's from the 53 on back is when everybody took 4.
Wait, the 46 and the 36, they came back down pit road from 2nd and 3rd. So maybe they second-guessed themselves.
They did not get the... One was a loose lug nut and one was a fuel. Fuel was not put in the car properly.
So they had to come back down, bring those cars back to pit road, and they'll be in the back of the field.
Down.
No, they're...
Those teams are livid on the radio. They are not happy with each other.
Only 1 car DNF, which was the 49.
Yeah,
obviously.
hard hit there. So running out the top 5 here, you got the 2 Lilly brothers.
I heard you got the 49 crew down there.
Yeah, the 49 crew. Their car is just done. had too much damage to really bring it out back on the track. They just couldn't. They tried to take a look at it. They just couldn't repair it. There was too many interior problems with it as well. So it's just what happens when you hit the wall so hard at this track.
Yeah, it got destroyed.
That reminded me of Bubba Wallace's no brakes. And
All right, we'll see. Like I mentioned, this track doesn't really eat tires that much. It's
recently
mainly fuel
refinished.
strategy.
Yeah, so we'll see a lot of that as the race goes on. Colin McCoy has taken the lead. 3 pit stops. He was, I believe, 4th when we came back.
Yeah, he was 4th.
We came to the pit road. 25's moved up. He was in the top 15 a little bit there. Mitchell was up there. Lily's up there. They just moved up even more.
Mitchell, I believe, was in 9th.
Yeah, Lily was right behind him as well. Chris Lilly will fall back to 5th, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him just charge right back through this field along with the 74 and the 88. So we'll see what happens here. Going back to the green flag. Colin McCoy leads him down. We're back racing here at Pocono.
It's not all about who has the better car. If guys can get good runs too.
Look at Mitchell already making the moves.
93 is going to go with him. Here comes the 74 to the inside of Chris Lilly. See if the outside lane works here. The 1 dives it in.
Ooh.
But the 14 gets a great run off the corner. And he'll clear him for the lead. Here comes the 25 and the 53 around the outside. Those fresh tires of Lilly is going to really push that 25 down the back off the corner. And into turn 2 here. 25 will clear. 53
I think the
slides
one
up a little
checked
bit.
up a little bit. Oh, look at the 14.
Here comes Lilly. What a run off of turn 2.
Oh, Smoley's.
Him and the 88 are pushing.
87 also.
Yeah, but now here comes the inside.
Yeah, in turn 3, the inside's usually just as good as the outside, if not better. So they're about dead even here, but the run off the corner is going to help. And the 88's going to go through the middle. He doesn't want to push the 53 anymore, and then 93, no, he had to slide back in. The 93 was looking there. Here comes the 74.
Really close. That's not really going to help any of those guys.
74 in the middle. Contact. They hold on to it, though.
Look at the 88 and the 53. They are gone, boys.
Here comes
Yeah,
they're working together here. The 88 keeps following him through, pushing him.
Oh,
I
my
think
Lord.
the 88, he did push into the lead, but I think the 88 might make a move for the lead
Yeah,
as
here
well.
he comes.
There he goes.
That must be a good car.
Yeah, the 88 and the 53, they went straight to the lead. I knew that was going to happen with those fresh tires. I think still that 53 is definitely the fastest car out in the track right now. He's already creating a little bit of a gap. But the 53 doesn't really have anybody to his bumper. The 88 does. He's going to have a push.
There he goes.
Here he comes. He caught that
I
draft.
think he's got it here. He's got it here.
Unless the
Look at this
53 can get a
push.
run. Nobody's out there helping Chris Lilly, but that outside lane's really fast. And yeah, look at that. Right around the outside. He'll clear him. Now will anybody make a move for second?
This turn is a different story.
Those tires aren't deflated now.
Or maybe they are.
Here comes the 88
Oh,
again.
look at the 88.
Dives it in.
He's there.
About dead even off the corner.
He's there.
It's going to be who can get the better turn 3.
Who can get a better push?
Ooh, the 32 got in the right rear, or the left rear, the one there, diving into the inside. The 87's falling back on the outside lane. And the
53,
will
I
clear
think
him.
he just had a better push there through that corner.
Yeah.
But the 88 probably easily could have taken
Again,
it.
he's going to have a good
Yeah.
run.
There he comes.
Oh, the one's blowing up on the outside lane. He's going to have to pull off. And the 88 comes to the inside again. That'll be the end of the one's day. He was up in the top 10 there. The 36 is back on pit road. I wouldn't be surprised to see a caution here if he can't get this thing on the apron. He's laying down some oil on the racetrack, but heartbreak for the one team. Gonna have to go home early here. Lap 11.
There's some swearing on that radio right now.
I would think so. 93 making a move for
Like
second.
I mentioned, they were kind of on the bubble
Yeah.
of making the playoffs or not. There's still 3 races left to go, and he does have a win this season, so we'll see what
88's
happens.
gonna have a big run.
There he comes. He backed up the corner.
Holy
Got it off.
crap. He is coming.
He got the run
I don't
off.
know how much longer the 53 can last, honestly.
Yeah, he's been
Here comes
holding
the
off
other guy.
everybody. Can the 88 drive it in there and clear him? He does.
does.
There he goes.
To the
He's
lead. The
gone.
36 is
Push.
there now.
Oh, contact!
3 wide. Oh! Oh! The wall. The 36
you
head
go.
on into the wall, and the 2 Lilly brothers into it as well.
There
and
you
that's
go.
the end of the day.
Look,
for them.
I told you, I didn't think the 53 could last that much longer. I didn't know it would be like that, though.
So
Jeez.
Drake goes and will race him back to the line. Brody Cup Series made his way up to second, but that was a hard hit for Drew Graves, head on into the wall.
Well, I think now we know what the result's going to be for the Patriots tomorrow. Oh, golly. Them tires must
At
be
least that's
like
what
real-
99% of America wants, but anyway.
Oh, my God. that was
46
hard
is
hit.
out of power or something down the back straightaway. I don't know if
I
he would have made
think
it back to pit
I
road.
kind of have a strange intuition that the 53 will continue, but he's not going to win
Yeah,
this race. He's
he's
just going
slow.
to be so far back. I don't know if he'll continue, though, because there's just so much damage
That
on
was
that
a
car.
hard hit.
That
Oh,
was really hard hit. 32 just drove it in there.
Hey, the 32. He went all balls right there.
Yeah, that was.
Wait, I think contact, though.
Yeah, the 93 I think got into his. Oh, actually, the 93 and the 53 made contact
93
first,
took out his brother.
The 41, I think.
and then he got into his left rear.
They made
Oh.
contact, and then it
Yeah.
caused them to go too low, and then the 32 just
30
got hooked, and he
32 is
nails.
just Earnhardt.
Watch this hit right here.
Oh.
It's pile drove right into the wall.
Oh, that is so hard, and then his brother hitting the other side of his car.
25
Heartbreak.
just makes it through there.
There are some heavyweight contenders being taken out of this
Yeah.
race.
The
First,
top two in
the
points.
one loses his engine, and then now the top 2 in points get hit. So
definitely
They
helped a
helped
lot
the
of-
88.
Yeah, I mean he's the leader right now. He was right up there with the 93 and the 53 in points. So
God,
yeah, I mean,
that
88's
is-
going to get a big time. I don't think the 53 is going to be holding on to the points lead after that.
that
I
is
don't
a
know,
hard
though.
hit.
We don't know yet.
we'll have to see if he can continue.
Hide your children, hide your wives. That was an ugly hit.
It really was.
God, can we look at that slow motion?
We just did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, here we go.
It's too close in this corner. You can't really go 3 wide here. And
God, oh no.
This is ugly.
Boom.
53 almost went over there if he got hit in a worse angle.
Yeah, if that would have been at a slightly worse angle.
The 32 took out 3 birds with 1 stone.
Including himself. So we're back down pit road. Oh, the 88 has front end damage. Heavy front end damage. What happened here?
What the world?
The
He hit the
40
41.
He was sitting on the entrance to pit road, and the 88 just drove right into him. The 41
The
got into it.
46.
The 25
The
got.
The 46 ought to be suspended.
He was just sitting in the middle of the track.
I think his car lost
Yeah,
power.
he had no power, but
But I don't know why they. Where's his spotter?
yeah.
Yeah.
Makes no effort to get out of the way. He sees this car just sitting in the middle of the track. You gotta stop.
God, Lee.
That is definitely going to hurt his chance to win this race, but he comes out of pit road
They-
first
guys,
with that damage.
Man, he's ready, boys.
He's
we've
done it
seen him do this
before.
before.
He's done
We've
it
seen him do
before.
before.
I don't know if he's going to be fast, though, but he's done
Yeah,
it
I don't
before.
think.
He's
I
done
don't
it
think
before.
he's gonna have too fast of a car.
Cameron Lara's made his way up to third.
This is just heavyweight contenders dropping like flies. The 1, the 53, the 96, or the 93, and now the 88 has damage. I want to see if the 53 did continue. I don't think he did, though.
I believe he did. He
We'll
is.
see.
Yeah, the 93 and the 32 didn't go, or didn't stay out, but the 53 is still out there. Actually, he is in the 18th position still.
Oh my God.
Where is he? I don't know. I believe he went back to pit road, so let me see where he is now. There he is, all the way in the back of the field, but
Yeah, he went back to pit road.
what I want to see is if this 88 can still contend with that damage. The arrow is just going to be awful, but it's going to be like a dump truck going into the corner, but we'll see.
It had the 1 car listed as accident, by the way, so I don't. He probably just got hit, and that made him lose his power. I didn't see any visible damage, so
He just lost the engine. Sometimes the game just doesn't really.
just yeah.
register the
Well,
right-
this game is pretty specific, so
Yeah, so
I don't know. Things happen sometimes.
if this 88
Yeah.
can't contend, it puts a lot of guys that we don't really see up front that much have a chance here. 25, the 74, the 7, the 41, the 28. He's still up here, the 9. So we got a lot of
28.
contenders up here. Steiner's still up in
28's
this
been a
mix.
dark horse.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what this car can do.
Here we go, off of turn 4, or off of turn 3. What turn 4? Here we go.
Did you really just say turn 4 at Pocono?
I accidentally did that, yeah. Off of turn 3, and here we go, and he actually gets a pretty good jump, but we'll see what happens in the open track when he actually has to get up to speed. And no, that thing is slow.
Nah, he's slowing up there now.
25 will go to the inside, and he'll take the lead away. They're 3 wide already. More contact.
Oh no, look at him go. He's
Yeah.
going somewhere, sorta.
Sorta, I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, he's still pretty slow.
They're gonna-
74 is going to take over second.
They're probably going to be treating him like lap traffic, so he's going to be slowing up so many. 28 just sinking now.
Yeah, he's not like awfully slow, but he's still not up to speed, so he's not going to be able to contend for the lead.
Unless everyone in front of him wrecks at the checkered.
This package definitely helps it, though. Because he's still up there.
Yeah, he got to run there.
Through the corners, he's fine, but it's just down the straightaways, it's slow. I mean,
Yeah,
actually, look at him. He's still up.
He needs a push, and he's getting one. Look at that.
He's still up here. 74 to the lead now. Brooks Bergensmith out front.
Whoa, I did mention lap traffic, and one guy who's probably going to be lap traffic. I saw the 53 at the back of the pack.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no.
already off
off
pace.
pace.
Oh, no. We can't have a deflate gate.
We already
Here
do,
comes
I
the
think.
28. Matthew Dutcher continuing his good day to the inside
Yeah,
for second.
He's not. The 88
Brooks
is
Bergensmith, though, in the
slow.
lead. We haven't really talked about him that much, so.
The 88's not really slow. I mean, he can hang on to it if he gets a good push.
I think, like you said, in the corners he's fine, but down the straightaways, unless he has that good of a push,
Yeah.
he's not going to really go anywhere.
So Brooks
This is
Bergensmith
still
now takes
a
the
really
lead.
interesting race. With a lot of the heavyweight guys now out of it, it's kind of a wild card at this point. Unless the 88 somehow manages to bring it back to win. But I don't know.
25 still fighting off the 28 here. He's going to have a big run on the leader here down the back straightaway. Actually, not as big as a run as I thought he was going to get.
Hey, we got about 6 laps left until halfway.
Oh, yeah, it's still
gonna
the end
mention-
of the stage 1.
I think it's got to the 88 now.
Yeah,
He's
now
slow.
he's really slow.
Yeah, this car, it just took a toll on this car.
Here comes Caleb Nelson and Jackson Steiner. Steiner was a really
Jackson
fast car
Steiner.
early in the season, through the middle of the
He
season, but
wants
now
a
he's starting
win.
to slow down.
He wants a win so
Yeah.
bad because he's been up there in the points lead multiple times this season and then just fell short. We saw what happened at Kansas. So close to a win, and then his engine blows up under caution coming to checkered.
3 wide back here. Even for like second or third.
Oh, they're 3x3x3.
They're making it work
yep.
for now. Oh, the 97 into the wall!
Oh!
More crashing in the back. Watch out.
I think the 88 got involved in that one. Yep,
Yeah.
he toasted.
Yeah.
45 to 81 to 9, and Jack,
More
you
heavyweights.
jinxed the 97 there.
I jinxed the 97. They're so
Dude,
bad.
you're
I'm
jinxing
sorry.
Everybody, Jack. You jinxed the 53.
I freaking jinxed myself, I think.
So we'll bring out another caution and another crash in turn 1.
Boy. Heavyweight contenders they're dropping like flies.
It's just anybody's race now at this point.
All the big guys are just out of it.
That was
I
even
think-
another hard hit too.
Yeah, those were some very hard hits. Especially in the back.
Was that not a caution?
No, that was caution.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Oh, we're watching a replay. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
this is a
like,
replay.
Again, I don't think this was the 88's fault. The 98 got into the left rear.
88's just being a slow car too, so it's not really like he can do anything about it. And then the 45 is what starts it. He
Just
just
clipped
goes
the
too high.
81.
Clips the 81, a hard hit.
Oh, there's 2 wrecks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The 97 went in more head on than the 32 did, so that was even more of a harder hit. And look at the 87 right here, almost got hooked.
Oh, this happened just behind the
That is
87.
Dale Earnhardt written all over it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that piece of debris flying through the catch fence. And then,
45 almost went over back there.
yeah.
59 just narrowly
Again, the
missing that
59.
again. Another bad wreck in turn 1. So we'll see if we have pit stops this time. I believe we will. There's no car sitting in the middle of the track this time.
Now, I don't believe it will be the stage caution, so we could have 2-3 lap shootout here. This will be really close. I'm not sure, though.
Shrunky Barba still in the race. So here we go, back to pit road. Who will do some strategy here?
I think the 53 was pretty lucky that he wasn't caught a lap down, because he was basically well on his way to being caught a lap down. All that damage is just stuck in the back of the pack. I don't think the 87 is gonna, or the 88 is gonna continue, especially contact there on pit road. Because the 88, he took a hard hit on the front end of his car, and his engine was exposed. So
yeah, 7 car is gonna win the race off pit road. The 00 will come out second.
The 53 just...
He got into the leader there, and that's going to make his pit stop even longer, and now he made some more contact. Man. So the 28 will come out third. Kupski, Bingham.
I got to go.
All right, we'll see you, Drake.
See you.
All right.
So, I'll stack it up on pit road and make sure they don't make contact here.
Lap cars got to get by.
So the 7 of Cameron Lara will take over the lead now.
Cameron Lara, I think he wants a win really badly because his brother just joined the series this season and 4 races in got his first win, while Cameron's been in for 2 seasons already before this, and he still hasn't found victory lane, so we'll see.
And Archie is our special guest here.
No, that's Tanner. Sorry about that.
Special guest.
I'm having issues with muting my mic, so sorry about that.
So this is a good chance for Cameron Lara to get his, I believe, his first career win. I don't think he's won a race yet.
No, he hasn't. I just mentioned, still hasn't found victory lane yet.
00 is going to come back to pit road. Maybe he didn't get all those lug nuts on the car, or maybe just, I'm not sure. I mean,
I don't know.
That'll put Dutcher in second, and then Brody Kupski in third. These are 3 guys up here in the front that have not had good seasons at all.
Brody does have a win, though, this season.
Yeah. But besides that, he has been in about third to last in points.
Yeah, but you never know what they can do. I mean, if they're able to get a good couple, I just don't know, though. You really never know with this points format. So, a couple guys still, there are still a couple guys left in this race that do have wins, but
yeah,
I don't think any are really as high up in points. I think the 87 probably the highest.
Yeah, Blaze McKinney, like I said earlier in the race, the defending winner here at Pocono last season.
And we are going to have a 1-lap dash.
Yeah, here we go. So we're going to have the green flag and the white flag here. White flag in stage 1. Is anybody going to be able to make a charge at Cameron Lara? It's going to be a battle for second, though. Here comes Kupski.
Lara's taking off there. Here comes Dutcher.
Dutcher has a run, though, off turn 1. He's got a big run down the back straightaway.
He has not had an ideal season. Getting a stage win would be kind of big for him.
25's gonna. He looked to make a move. 28 didn't pull out. Try to get a run. He's still all over his back bumper. Will he make a move here at turn 3?
Call the caution. This is going to be close.
And it looks like nobody will make a charge for first, but for second we're going to be 3 wide down the front straightaway. But it looks like it's going to be Dutcher for second, Bingham third, McKinney fourth, and Kupski fifth. 6th is Caleb Nelson, 7th Benson Pedden, 8th Brooks Bergensmith, 9th Ryan Bogey, and 10th Eli O'Quinn. Those guys get the top 10 in the stage. They will get the points bonus.
That was really close for
At
the
least you
second.
guys come back down pit road, and yeah, so we only ran 1 lap, but they're going to bring them back down. And the 46 is again stalled on the back straightaway. A little
I
short
think the
shoot.
46 should probably come to garage at this
Yeah.
point. This is the second time his car just stalled out.
The 59. Oh, I thought he was. He's not. He's a lap down. I thought he was on the lead lap. I thought he would take the lead there.
59's done.
See who takes the lead here. Will Cameron Lar be able to hold on to it? I mean, we only ran one lap, so you don't really have to take tires. Oh, the 26 got into the
26.
87.
87's taking a lot of hits on pit road, but
The
he comes out kind
77
of fast.
is going to win the race out pit road with the 7 coming out second. Lara's up there now. Dutcher stays up there. Kupski lost quite a bit of spots there.
So now that we're getting into stage 2, the question in this race is fuel strategy. Now, what a lot of these guys are going to try to do, they like to save for different and like strategize for different turns in this track. And the one thing that a lot of these guys are going to be staying focused on is turn 3, because that's where the finish line is. And if you run out of fuel on the front stretch, it's a long way back around. So
Yeah.
you want to make sure you plan for the right spot. Track position is so important when it comes to fuel strategy at this race.
Yeah. Benson Penn put himself out there in front, so we'll see what he can do with it. And that Oracle number 77. And you got the 7 right behind him. The 2 Lara brothers actually second and third. And
It's
then
a
you have
wild
Dutcher
card
and
with
Bingham.
it's a wild card with all these heavyweight contenders just being taken out of this race one by one. It seems like they just drop.
Ethan Lara is probably the driver highest in points up here right now. I believe he's in the top 5 or 6 in points, so this will definitely help him here. He's in
Last
third.
time you did the points, please. Ethan Lara was 8th.
Yeah, but after I did him again, like I haven't posted him yet.
I don't remember the
Yeah, we're
last.
in
That was the last time you
fifth.
posted them.
Yeah.
I don't have the accurate list.
All right, so we're gonna come off turn 3, and Benson Penn will lead him down. Will he be able to hold off Cameron Lara and Ethan Lara back there? Or maybe
This'll
Nancy
be
Dutcher
really
or somebody out of
close.
the back and race their way up there. Here we go. And green flag is back in the air. We're racing here for stage 2 at Pocono. McKinney looks to the inside of Nick Bingham, going into 1, but that outside lane is fast. Here comes Ethan Lara to the inside. Gets into the left rear quarter panel of his brother. They're still side by side, and that creates a big gap for Benson Pedden. The 28 has the push on the 44, so I don't know how fast the
This
7's
is
going
going
to
to be
be
really
coming in the
close
corner.
here. Here comes the 28.
Yeah. Three wide. The 25 made it to the inside of the 28. Now we're back to 2 wide. The 7 actually is still hanging on the outside lane. Ethan and Cameron side by side for second. The 7 will hold on to it. There's still 3 wide contact between the 25 and the 87. They keep it straight though. Now Cameron Lara's all over the back bumper of Benson Pedden. Not close enough to make a move yet. Guy who I've seen slowly move his way up here is Cameron Caldwell. He's up almost to the top 10. Also, Connor DaCosta's right here as well. These guys have silently made their way to the
I've been
front.
seeing DaCosta kind of make his way front, but
Yeah, for all these racks. And look at the 44 just dive it in there.
44 just
on the
punted the
28.
28 right there, I think.
He just drove it in there. But these guys being side by side is not going to help them catching the leader.
No, it's not. They're 3 wide, I think, for second.
25 doesn't have any push down there, so he's just losing spots. 16 will go down there with him.
I have to wonder when the lap traffic is going to come into play. We'll
Contact, the 10 almost got turned right into the wall, just like the other guys have in turn 1. Look at the run the 28 has. He is right behind the leaders now. The 2 Omega Motorsports cars are 4th and 5th now. They've made their way to the front. That's Caleb Nelson and Ryan Bogey. So, a lot of guys just cycling through the field. 28 making a move for second. Dives it in again. Shoot. Oh, no. I did that on accident. Don't even. Okay, we're good. I accidentally clicked on my other monitor and kicked me out of the game.
If we lost the race right there, that would have been bad. So here
Alright.
we go. 3 wide,
Almost.
almost. Dutcher's getting a
Here
run.
comes
This has been his
44.
best race of the season, hands down. The 77, he already has a win this season.
Yeah, contact again. Look at that outside lane, though. The 7 and the 3 just rocketed around those guys, and they have a huge run.
There's
28 lost
so
2
much-
spots.
Look at how tight these guys are together. Here comes the 12, like you said.
Yeah, he's starting to get closer and closer. He's been fast.
He already has 2 wins this
Yeah.
season.
He was fast at another track kind of like this, Indianapolis, where he won. But Lara still continuing to try to get past his 77.
Yeah, this is going to be really close.
Here comes Nelson to the inside. He peaked, but he dives right back in line.
I don't think we really talked about him that much all day.
Yeah. That 77 is just fast. Like, really fast.
Yeah.
But they're still keeping up with him. Nobody's been able to make a move on him yet, though.
This
Here
was
comes
like
the
Chris
push.
Lilly at the beginning of the race.
Yeah, until he
where-
got into that accident.
Yeah.
7's going to dive it in.
Oh!
He had the push. He's there.
He had the push and he forced the 77 out of line.
Again, the 77
see.
has run the outside. Now the 3's going to make a move for second. His teammate's going to go down with him.
The 3, I don't think he has that good of a
Yeah.
run.
Outside lane again. Dutcher and Lara, 2 of the fastest cars right now.
Cameron Lara still looking for that first win.
McKinney looking for 5th.
Benson Hennon looking for his 2nd of the season.
Caldwell trying to hold off Ethan Lara.
McKinney's getting pretty close to the front, actually.
Yeah. Behind the 7 and like these other 3 cars, like the 99 and back, it's just a big cluster of just cars battling for positions.
Yeah, look at the 12. He got shoved out of.
Yeah, he's using that outside lane actually to his advantage right now. He's trying to get a run. Here comes a run for the lead. Oh, he got into him. I saw the sparks
Bump and
fly.
run!
Oh,
Bump
contact.
and run!
The 7's coming to pit road.
77 is.
77, sorry. And Ethan Lara's going to take the lead with a big gap. The 7 just doored him going into the corner.
That was a bump and run. Good old-fashioned racing right there.
And then the 77 came to pit road. I don't know if maybe he just had a tire go down right there and then he just had to bring it down, or maybe it's a start
That
of
was
pit stops.
that was a quick split-second decision to come to pit road if I've ever seen it. But what it really did was it spread out these top few guys.
Yeah.
They probably will get closer together eventually.
Some other
What
guys
guy-
actually did come to pit road with him, though, so I think it is the start of pit stops. The 12, the 16, the 44 came to pit road.
Probably
So
a
we'll see.
premature start, though.
Yeah.
What it did do was it put the 87, who's been running well, in
6. Or see, yeah, here comes some other guys to pit road. The 7's going to come down, the leader. The 3, a lot of guys are coming down now. I don't know if anyone else is going to stay out.
This is the last
Oh, yeah,
time.
09 is blown up from 17th. This is going to slow all that half of the field down.
I was just going to say, this is the last time that any of these guys want to see a caution. So,
Yeah.
I don't think we were going to get one because the 09 was blowing up as he came to pit road.
Yeah.
I don't think that will be a good finish to his day, though.
The
I think
77
we'll be
actually got beat out of pit road by the 44 and the 16. And there's a ton of cars on pit road right now. This is the whole field.
53, I think he looks a lot more fixed up, but he's
Yeah,
just
he's
too
not-
far back
yeah,
to
he's
really have a
slow.
chance.
Here comes the 7.
Internally,
everybody
too,
out
I
of pit
think
road.
his car's a little bit destroyed as well.
28 will beat the 3 out of pit road. Actually, they're side by side, but the 3 will let him in.
I think the 28 just barely got him. Your game does not like that pit road.
Watch out, these guys come back on the track.
The 3 went through the grass a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come up right in front of anybody and get absolutely nailed. Oh, the 7 coming off pit road. He's slow.
He stalled out. Did he lose power?
He had the engine's fired, but he's just not going anywhere.
Did he run out of fuel? He could not
Heartbreaking.
have run out of fuel.
No. I don't know
But
what
it's-
happened to Cameron Lara, the leader. coming off pit road, and he is back in the garage now on pit road. And that'll bring out the caution. That's the caution. This is going to shuffle the field up a little bit.
Boys, I'm jinxing the crap out of everybody today. I just said earlier, I was like, he was having a good day, still looking for his first career win. And there he goes.
And that'll put Eli O'Quinn now in the lead, who we haven't seen up here at all. And Cameron Caldwell now up to 5th. This caution dropped back a couple other guys as well. Just another heartbreak for a guy who's been running very well today. The 7 car now.
Heartbreak after heartbreak after heart. That's been the story of the day, really.
Yeah. So Eli O'Quinn.
So many huge name drivers just falling, dropping out of the race with a wreck or mechanical failure or anything. This has just been a disaster for the guys. This is probably the worst possible time too, with only a few races to go before the playoffs. A lot of guys looking to solidify their positions, and they just keep getting wrecked.
Let's look at this bump and run by the 7 though, as he came in turn 3. Look at this. He just doors him, beats him out of the way, and then the 7
If he didn't have that incident, that probably would have been the move of the race right there.
Yeah.
It still probably could be, but yeah, just good old-fashioned bump and run right there. And then the 77 just came right to pit road. I think he was maybe trying to come to pit road anyway.
Yeah, that's why he was so low, and he just doored him, got into him more.
I don't think that was actually a bump and run.
But he still beat him out of the way, even though he was in his way.
Yeah, he did.
7's still on pit road. The guys are some of these guys are gonna come back to pit road. Actually, a lot of cars are coming back to pit road. The 77, the 28 are gonna stay out. Actually, those are the only cars that are on the lead lap that stayed out.
Everyone else is a lap down.
So we'll see how this plays out. If those fresh tires for about 2 laps really gives them an advantage over the 77 and the 28. Dutcher's been having a really nice day for the season he's had, so no matter how this comes out, it's been a good day for him.
Getting word that Jackson Steiner has been checked and released from the infield care center. He was pretty shaken up after that hit, but it's good to see him doing okay.
Lara runs the race off pit road. We'll see if that really affects anybody with the tires. So these lappers
one guy I want to keep an eye out for.
Actually, the 77 came down and the 28 came down the second time around. That I don't understand that. Why do you come around the second time around when that doesn't make any sense to me?
Oh, the 25's blowing up.
Bingham was having a really good day too. He was up there the whole race. A lot of engine failures and mechanical failures.
It's just been that kind of day.
Yeah. I think the 7 actually did get back on the track. There he is. He's coming back to pit road, it looks like. But now that'll put Ethan Lara out front with about 10 laps to go or 9 laps to go when we come back around.
So that puts the 87 up in the 8th, and he's the guy I want to keep an eye on too. He's been running pretty well here lately. He's looking to get repeat wins. See if he can do it. I hope I didn't just jinx him again.
The 60 and the 90
knock on wood
are in the top 10 now, so Costello and Hagee are there. DaCosta's up to 6th. Michael Logan's up to 5th, so it's really anybody's race. These guys are coming out of nowhere.
Out of all the guys that have wrecked, I'm surprised DaCosta's one of the clean cars out there.
Yeah, that's surprising. Here we go. Will probably be the final restart. The field's like spread apart here. These guys are still catching up. But we're back green. These guys might actually have a jump on the field. Yeah, they do.
I don't know. Yeah, they have a huge jump on all these guys.
But here we go. Back in the 1. The 12 makes a move for 2nd. But that outside lane again. The 16. He's right there.
The 16.
99. We're on the outside of Cameron Caldwell.
It might be a 2-car battle here because they're too wide behind them.
Yeah, we still got a while to go. We only have 8 laps. That's still quite a bit of time with this big track.
Look at the 16. There he comes. This will be a nice battle here.
Can the 16 make the pass? Eli Quinn looking for his first career win. Ethan Lara looking for his 2nd. Ethan Lara actually won the last race at like our restrictor plate package at Michigan. He won. That's where he got his first career win. Could he make it 2 for 2 at these kind of tracks? Ethan Lara's
with
still
here
hanging
comes
on the
a
outside.
push.
Yeah, the 12's going to push him unless he goes 3 wide, which he's going to do.
Oh, I think we're going to have 3 wide for the lead here. We
We
are.
are. The 44 backed out, actually. He knows what's going to happen. It happened the last couple times we've done that, and he's going to get the run on the outside, but the 16 is going to be out front now.
And that was a smart move by the 44, too. He
Yeah.
knew what they've been doing.
He'll settle
they
for
get
second
3
right now
wide.
because he can go right back by him. Here he comes.
Or can he? Because we're coming into turn 2 here, and this is where the inside or the outside works better.
Yeah, look at that. Here comes the field back up to him again. Look at Costello now racing for a top 5 spot next to Caleb Nelson there right now.
Haven't talked about Costello all day. He's in need of a good finish.
Yeah. DeCosta's
know
up
where
to 4th now on the outside
don't know
pushing Lara.
Where Costello is in the points,
Yeah,
but
he's up there in the top 20, so he still has a chance to make the playoffs. This is going to be a good run for him.
he has been flirting with the cut line this
Yeah.
season. So
Here comes the 44
See.
again. The 94 is right there in 3rd. Here comes the 3. Caleb Nelson out of nowhere. 2 second. Around the outside. He was
I
like
think the
5th.
87 might have hit the wall there. I'm not sure what's happening.
What
Looks
a
like he's trying to make
move.
it work on the top, but what a move by the 3. That was crazy.
And now he's up to 2nd, looking for his first career win. Coming to 6 to go.
These are 2 guys in front looking for their first career wins right here.
3 rookies out front right now. Then you have Blaze McKinney back in 4th, DaCosta in 5th.
McKinney's got to run. These are 3 rookies chasing down one of the more seasoned drivers who is the defending winner at this track. We're coming to only, I want to say
6 to
6
go.
laps to go. Yep. So, here we go.
44 is going to make a move for 2nd, but I don't know how that outside lane is going to work for the 3. Oh, he drove it in hard. He almost got into him. If not, he maybe did.
That's what the 16 wants to see in his mirror is those guys battling.
Yeah. But now the 3 has some push behind him, and the 12 is pushing the 44. 2-car tandems back here for 2nd. Who's going to make the run on the outside? Can Nelson make it work? He's hanging on, but this is the corner right here. Can the 44 clear him?
Moment of truth right here. Here comes the 87.
The
and
3
the
dives it in
94
on
as
the
well.
outside. He had a big run, and he's going to have a run off the corner. Here he comes. Crosses over. A huge run from Nelson off the corner, but he doesn't
What a
have any help
move.
coming behind him. Here comes the 12 and the 44. Will the 12 make it 3 wide again? No. We're going to be side by side for the lead going into 1. The 16 actually clears him.
16 out in front. All those guys are 2 by 2.
44 up to 2nd now. McKinney pushes him. Now McKinney goes to the
McKinney
inside.
Looking to get a win here. I think he's put himself in position to win this race.
He goes to the inside of the 44. Nelson's falling back a little bit.
This is going to be close.
Coming to 4 to go. We're 3 wide for the lead.
Oh!
The
I
87.
don't know if they're going to make it stick. Are they going to make it stick?
The 44 on the outside. They're making contact.
The 16 checked up. 87 to the lead. No, the 44 is hanging up.
Look at what a move. DaCosta up here now. Costello's up here. The 94 is going from top to bottom.
It's a
3
crapshoot at
wide.
this point.
The 44. Now Ethan Lara out front. No, the
Oh!
36 will make in front of the field.
LePage! Are you kidding me?
And that'll probably be the end of the race. Who's going to win the race back to the line? The 16 to the outside. This is for the win.
Did that really just happen? Did he actually just LePage?
For the win here. Coming to the line. The 16 of Eli O'Quinn goes around Ethan Lara. Makes the pass. Can he hang on here?
McKinney's coming. I don't know if he's got enough. I think it's going to be the 16.
Look
but
at the
it's gonna
60.
Be really close.
Joseph Costello looking for 2nd. Not going to make it happen, but his teammate Eli O'Quinn is going to come off of turn 3 and get his first career win at Pocono here as the caution comes out.
Wow.
That was a race.
That was the last thing I expected was a LePage from the 36. Are you kidding me?
A lot of hard hits there.
What a race. What an ending, too.
We're probably
This is,
going to see something go down with the 36 after the race. He might be
Yeah,
called a
there are.
hauler. That was
There
that
are
was
gonna be
unacceptable. He came right in front of the field and nailed everybody. Took out
A
half
lot
the
of-
field.
a lot of unhappy campers there with him. Jeez. This was probably the biggest wild card race that we didn't know was gonna be a wild card because we saw so many contenders in this race just drop out of it one by one early on, and it just left a bunch of rookies or less experienced drivers to kind of race for the win for most of the day, and it ends with a LePage and a guy getting his first career win. Oh my god. Add that to the list of the crazy finishes we've seen this year.
Oh yeah, I never saw that coming.
I didn't either.
I'm surprised Joseph Costello actually made his way up to 4th there on that restart. The 10 comes home 5th. DaCosta, well actually, will we see anybody come to pit road? I mean, and there's no reason for
Oh,
them
that's
to.
true.
But nah, nobody's gonna pit. Oh, 36 is sitting in the middle of the track now.
Uh-oh.
Luckily, nobody's coming to pit road because then he would get nailed here. Oh, the 48's gonna hit him, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
No, he actually slowed down. Now the 14, yeah. At least he slowed down.
And he teleported away.
Yeah. So we're gonna come to the white
We'll
flag
see.
for Eli O'Quinn. We'll take it to the checkered flag.
And
That was white
his
flag.
engine will
Not blow up.
hold on.
So
Yep, he's good.
Eli O'Quinn holds off the 44 of Ethan Lara. Battles with him on that race. Them two were battling mostly, and then the 87 came up there. The 60 was up there.
It was like all these
The
guys
3 was
just
up
coming
there,
in.
and Eli O'Quinn takes the checkered flag here at Pocono for his first career win.
I'm a little mad at Bokanowski because he denied us what probably could have been an epic finish.
Yeah.
It was still a good race back to the
Yeah.
line, but that was just that could have been a lot better. Let's
Yeah.
Let's go back though and see that finish, see that wreck. There's nothing else you can describe it other than the LePage. The 36 just coming off pit road, not paying attention to where he's going, with cars racing for the lead right in front of him, and he just comes up into the field.
The 3 almost got hit. The 12 almost got hit. Took out Ryan Bogey. Took out Nathan Inman. Jordan Strunk.
Oh, that's
Couple
gonna
good
be a
cars
spotter
there.
suspension probably right there.
I mean, even if he should have some common sense there still.
Yeah.
Even though the 59
Well, at least
again
the
barely
one-
missing another.
59's been coming close to wrecks all day long. 98 just stopped on the back.
And then here's the race back to the line. This run right here off of turn 2 won him the race because nobody's been able to make a run off of turn 3 for the win, or at least for a pass for the lead. And
Turn 2 has been a lot of guys were using the outside, and turn 2 is exactly where you want to, or when you want to be on the outside. So you made it work at the right time, got it done. So congrats to Eli O'Quinn, gets his first career win. Not sure really where he's been in the points, but this will definitely help.
yeah. So what a race that was! You never knew who was going to win until the checkered flag flew. It was the crazy race. Only 22 cars in the lead lap. Had a lot of guys coming through the field, then get messed up or something goes wrong, and then you see some new guys coming up. And
then just look at the bottom of the field.
Yeah.
Chris Lilly, Jackson Steiner, Jack Mitchell, Drake Gozlan,
a lot
Michael
of big
Gass.
drivers. Brian
A lot of
Lilly.
big name drivers. Brian Lilly too. Connor Hudson. A lot of these big name drivers just get taken out of it early. So
Yeah.
this
This will shake up the
probably the-
points big time
worst time for it to happen is right before
right before the
the
playoffs.
final push to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Where only have 3 races to go. Next race will be at Texas Motor Speedway, the Duck Commander 500. Following that, it's Auto Club and Dover, and that's it.
And then we go to the chase. I'm not calling it the playoffs because we're not the NFL.
Yeah.
So the chase will start at, I believe, Chicagoland.
Yeah, it'll be round of 12 will be Chicago, Vegas, Indy.
And I believe, don't we have a round full of road courses, I think?
No, round of 9 is all plate races.
Oh, yeah, so
Armory,
that'll be interesting.
Armory, Talladega, and Daytona.
That'll be an interesting round. So we'll see how that goes. But we got to get through the rest of the regular season first. So we'll see you guys at Texas on Wednesday. So we'll hope you guys enjoyed this race. I surely did. I know Jack
Yeah, I
did.
did too. Even
So-
though I wrecked early, that was
So-
still fun to watch.
So we'll see you guys next time. Congrats to Eli Quinn on his win. We'll see you guys at Texas. Bye, guys.
Bye.